So Taylor's lies eventually caught up with her, and she had to admit that everything was a lie, except she didn't quite take responsibility for it. Instead, she blamed Shauna for everything. She said that Shauna had made up the entire fortune, the inheritances, the emails from Shelly, all of it. She just passed it all off as, I didn't have anything to do with this. This was my mom, Shauna. She even faked emails from an invented attorney that she named Blake Lawington, which might be the most comedic factoid of this entire thing, is that she was just so out of names that when it came to making a fake lawyer, it was Blake Lawington. By January of 2020, she probably realized that she was on the brink of losing Wade and everything else that she had cultivated, and so she had to come up with another lie. And this is when she told Wade that she was pregnant again, and this time she said it was a girl. Over the following months, she built this pregnancy up like a full-on production. She bought a fake pregnancy belly online, she got fake ultrasound images online, she had a baby gender reveal party. Meanwhile, Wade was starting to lose interest. He was kind of distancing himself, and she could feel it. She was going to their friends and family about it, and so some of the relatives actually started messaging Wade directly, encouraging him to stay committed to Taylor, reassuring him that it would all work out. She had also told her friend Stephanie that early on with Wade, she had traveled to Shreveport to have an abortion, and that she'd been carrying his twins, but that Wade wasn't ready, so she made the decision alone and begged Stephanie not to tell anyone. All of this was a lie. I don't even know the purpose of this lie. There was no Shreveport, there were no twins, Anyway, I don't know how you keep it all straight. Taylor could apparently feel that Wade was kind of pulling away, and so Taylor called Tommy, her ex that she shares a daughter with, and asked if their daughter could come live with them because Wade was about to leave her. Tommy said no, and a week later, she told Wade that she was pregnant. So it's obvious that all of this was a ploy to just get him to stay and to secure her place in his home. In March, she threw a gender reveal party. Her friends Cody and Stephanie actually hosted it. It was this ranch themed pink and blue with invitations that read, quote, heifer or bull, and they announced it by bringing out a little baby heifer, female cow with a big pink bow on it. Something about this gender reveal party though is that when it came time to reveal the gender, Taylor had given her friend Stephanie this document that confirmed the gender, and she said that it was from this clinic, this pregnancy clinic that she had been to. Well, when Stephanie looked at the paper, she realized that it was printed on plain paper. There was no letterhead, just the words Northeast Texas Women's Clinic that was typed at the top, and it had an amended report dated November of 2016, which was years prior, so that made no sense. So when Stephanie asked Taylor about it, Taylor said that she had called the clinic, and then Taylor called her right back and said, oh, they've been having misprints all day. There had been 324 misprints on gender reports that year alone. So Stephanie then called the lab herself. They told her they don't even produce that kind of document. Stephanie had also gotten suspicious of an ultrasound image that Taylor sent her that looked kind of old and discolored. Taylor said that she had kept it in her wallet and that it got disfigured from heat and a magnet or something. And so the clinic reprinted it for her. But Stephanie had never heard of a clinic reprinting an ultrasound. Usually it's just printed right there from the machine, and there's no way typically that you can go back and retrieve those images. I guess you probably could. It's just unlikely in this scenario, okay? But regardless, on that phone call, the lady that Stephanie was speaking to was kind of abreast of this situation and told Stephanie, I can't, because of HIPAA laws, give you many details about, whether or not Taylor is a patient or not, or whatever her conditions may be. She told her, trust your instinct.